I mean, they are quite tough to handle. We go on this spot, figure. That's how we like it. Alright, welcome to part 3. Just getting some gear ready. Really enjoyed the last couple of sessions that I've had with my dad, obviously. Just want to say thanks to everybody that's commented on some videos and that. I find some comments really, some are quite amusing, find them really positive and all that. I'm open to criticism as well and questions, you know, or whatever. I've never ever looked at myself as being like a, you know, I ain't got all the answers to everything. I'm just showing you what we do, really. I like talking to people as well, you know, running ideas past each other and all that type of thing. Someone might have a better way of doing something, or you know, whatever. It's good, isn't it? That's what fishing's about. You can learn off each other. So we'll see how we get on today. We've got similar conditions to yesterday, so it's going to be rough. I think they've got the wind. They've definitely got the wind speed wrong on the BBC app. It said 20 to 21, but it's about 15. So it's still going to be pretty dangerous down there today. Obviously we'll keep safe as we can. We're not taking any risks or anything. Just getting some fresh rigs sorted out for the bag. Promised people some fish, some mackerel, so I'm going to probably have a few more casts than I did yesterday for them. See if we can get a few more out, just take back with us. I like taking people fish, you know, if they ask me I do. So we'll try for that. It's going to be the same approach as yesterday. We'll get down there, put a couple of rods out on bottom with mackerel for bait, and hopefully some Mr. Taupe will turn up. It's obviously not best conditions to get one on. Well, as for landing fish, should I say? But I think we'll just about get away with if we do get one on. Just one would be nice. It really would. What the best thing is, what I've found, we were going to change marks the other day, but the best thing to do is to carry on at it, sticking at it. So put some tape on this if we've got some. Oh, yeah, I've got some. Just keep at it, because we've been fishing this spot, like I say, for 3 days. We've just fished 2 different platforms, if you like. But we've been baiting it up, haven't we? And once you start putting even like old bits of baiting off your hooks and whatever, there's been basically for two days at least, there's been constant scent going in. A couple of small pollock reviews we've just sliced up and put into feeding, you know, to keep a scent trail going into the water. And whilst ever you're doing that, eventually a taupe will turn up. But we need it to happen today. The tides are increasing from today. Usually that might work better. But we'll have to see. I feel quite confident again. Feel confident today, should I say? I won't say again, so I don't always feel confident. I don't know whether it's because it's the last session. What this place has a habit of doing is giving you a bit and then taking it away. And when it gives you a bit, with me, it's normally the last session it gives me. Then I've got to go home and I can't capitalise on it. So get one out today, and then I've got to go home. That's what'll happen, I reckon. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to it as always. It's been brilliant fishing with my dad. No doubt he'll show me how to do it again today. So every day's a learning day. We'll see you at the mark. Guys, we're calm little yesterday. We've had the baits out for an hour. Not anything yet. Managed to get some fresh mackerel though. Got 3. Putting that on now. The baits have been coming back. Some glass strips. Hooks have been coming back there. So it's just a lot calmer. Definitely nowhere near the 21-mile-an-hour wind forecast. It's lighter than yesterday. It's a glorious day. Things are looking good. Yeah, you can see how easy it is to bait up with this rig as well. That's all you do. Straight through the nose. No bait elastics. So it's not actually been a very good session so far. I'm below my dad now on the lower ledge. Just going to chuck the feathers out. I've caught 3 mackerel so far. I've feathered more today than I've done any other days. I only managed 3, so I'll have a few casts while cameras rolling. I've had nothing on the bottom. and the baits have now been coming back intact, which obviously isn't very good. It's not as rough as yesterday, as you can see. As you can tell, I'm on the lower ledge. Yesterday we were getting swept off here. We decided to stay up above because obviously once the sea turns to come in, you're not going to be able to fish very long down here. See if we can just get a couple more mackerel for bait. I didn't see a point for it on camera earlier, but I'm struggling for a footage now. When it big. We've had 2 pollock as well on the feathers. Getting most of the mackerel on the flood, so maybe in another hour things will improve with them as well. Maybe the bottom fishing right as well. It's been very quiet, like I say. Not very good at the minute. I might have to do something when we go back up to go somewhere else for a bit just to get a few fish out. Maybe. We'll see anyway. Something. Little strap conger, 10-0. I think he might be going as bait because we struggle for mackerel. Not all, obviously. We'll see. Put it to the discussion. I've actually got 3 rods out now on the bottom. 2 have got conger on. 1's got mackerel on. Just trying it to see if it makes a difference to anything. One thing I will say, it's got a lot of scent to it and blood in it, so yeah. Let's see how we get on. I'm just going to make sure that I've got a bit of give in that so I don't lose a rod. See what it is. There. Yacht.
Yeah, I think he's not comfortable on that, you know.
No. Yeah, we can't believe we've only had a conger, that's all we've had. Now, there's a mackerel, it's been really tough on the mackerel front today. I've caught them and kept the bait supply topped up, but that's it. Any extras that I was planning on taking home, I just don't think I'm going to be able to achieve it. It's fishing. I'm happy, to be fair, that it's just delivered bait. I'm happy. You know, we've used that scrawny conger as well as bait. I don't have any bites or anything this morning. Terrible. 3 rods out, 1 here, 2 over there. It's a tough one to take this. Things can change quickly and all that, but I actually felt quite confident we might get an up today. So when I saw the conditions when I come down that we'd be able to land one safely, I'm even more confident. The tide wind's been really strange these last 3 days. To say it's been rough and stuff, really has. It's not been much fun at all. I'm not going down for that. I'll help winch it up. The sea's roughed up. Carrying on, don't bend double again. Put it down here, I'm not going to assess that when we're see the fish surface. We've got some swallow now as a tiny thing. So, I think to make it a success, keep this small scrap. You'll get that in, won't you? No problem. It's only 3 now. Just wind your line in. Oh. Bigger than the line. off, then okay, put it back. At least you're not blanking. Yeah, getting that up back, I don't think. This one will be released. Well, I've just got back from that session. I've had my tea and that. Had a couple of cups of tea, which went down a storm, to be honest with you. It was really deceiving, the conditions. I think I've even caught the sun today. That's how warm it was down there. Well, when the sun got through, that's how warm it was down there. I mean, a bit disappointing, obviously, that we've ended with a session like that, a tough session. We've caught fish on all the sessions. I didn't video any mackerel today at all. I didn't see the point. I was hoping something bigger would pick a bait up. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. Tried hard, as always, but it's been more about spending time with Dad and that, and he had his little bit of a contribution yesterday with them hulls and stuff. So, and he just had a conger last out there. As I said, we're coming in. You could see how rough you could see how it changed. You know, if we'd have hooked something big, we'd have struggled to get it out. But I don't like excuses. I think you've got to be in it to win it, haven't you, at all times? Anyway, that's what we're trying for. So we'll be back in I'll be back in a couple of weeks. So fingers crossed things pick up. Fingers crossed the weather's a bit better. We can get on that lower ledge and you know, hook a taupe or two. I'm sure I haven't had one yet this year. I've had one run. To be honest, I've probably been stuck. I've been making myself available for a spell, and maybe not bothering to assess the tides or anything that's going on a whim, if you like. And I hope people can see that it can be hard if you do that. I mean, I think next time I come through, I'm going to try and gauge it against some tides. So hopefully we'll get the weather, and hopefully the fish turn up. So yeah, a bit tough, a bit of a tough one to swallow today's session. It really was, because when we got down there, you definitely would have been able to land something decent. When the tide changed to come in and the wind picked up a bit, it had some momentum then, and the waves started getting bigger, and obviously it was game over really as far as landing anything big. A couple of things. I've just been gauging myself over the last couple of days. I've had 2 rods out. Today especially, I had 2 rods out myself. My dad's always had one out. But I was experimenting with the pulley rig versus that running ledger rig. And even with the pulley rig when it's clipped down, my casting ability, I'm not gaining anything with the pulley rig. So I think I'm just going to use that long running ledger rig and just try and punch it out as far as I can. If you put a longer lead link on, you can clip it down if you want to anyway, but I probably won't bother. It's yeah, I think I've just shown, like, it's going to save me some money, that, because I don't have to buy Gemini splashdowns and stuff. There's some marks around here that I'll still use probably the pulley rig clip down to a casting. One of the ballast marks where I've had a few ballasts out this year, that you need to just make sure you just out that little bit further. But like I say, it doesn't seem to make a difference with the deep water rock mark casting in rough conditions especially. So the word point I was going to say there about that pulley rig on that rust mark, but I can't remember what it was. It's gone. That's why I was saying about clipping it down. I don't know what the point was. There was something I was going to say, but it's gone anyway. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. Probably back in a couple of weeks. Tackle loss hasn't been too bad. We've gone through a fair few leads, but actual rigs not bad at all. I've just had a delivery of stuff delivered to my home address of some more tote bits. For Tibet rigs, I've got wire, swivels, crimps, some shock leaders, I think, and rig body. So I've already got some hooks. So we're still going to go hammer and tong and sit through autumn. So I'm hoping, you know, that we'll have as good a spell as we did last year. I didn't actually start getting taupe until October. I had one in August, but I didn't get a run then till the end of October. And then I had about probably 7 runs and landed 3 fish over the course of, say, a month. Maybe how many sessions would that have been? I'm just trying to work out. I think pretty much over the maybe 1 or 2 sessions, I think we had a run on every single trip down there. So yeah, we've got to, you know, you've got to look at your historical catches as a guide, haven't you? Sometimes September's always been a good month for me. Towards, like, from the 20th onwards, it's always been a good month. So we'll just have a go. Just have a go into it. I mean, I hope you've enjoyed the videos that we've done, the sessions we've done. It's been a tough one to take today, a bit of a bitter pill to swallow, but it's been all about spending time with my dad and that, and he's really enjoyed himself. He's knackered now, like I said. He's driving home tonight, so he's just having an hour before we set off. He's been an absolute superstar though, really. I think it's been great, so that's the main thing. But first and foremost, that was important, and then any fish that did show up were a bonus, I think. So yeah, let's hope on the next trip down we get that first taupe out of the year, and we'll go from there. I always get them in spurts when I do get them as well. Once I get one, I'm usually all right. So we'll just see. It's like we're talking about this mystical creature, aren't we? Like that don't turn up. I sound like what's he called? Is he called Jeremy off that dead? What's it called? I can't remember his name. I think he's called Jeremy. Off an ITV show, wasn't he? River Monsters. When he went hunting after the arapaima. Sound like that with his taupe business, don't I? Trust me, it's not as hard as that. It's just a matter of time and effort. That's all it is. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I've just left a bit of an outro here. I'm just blabbing away, but my job now, I've got to get all this gear cleaned. Just quick wash down at rods and reels. They don't need servicing or anything like that, so it'll be all ready for when I come back. I'm going to count my leads, see how many leads I've got. Then we'll be back, and yeah, fingers crossed. We're going to have everything crossed for the next couple of weeks, and it all plays ball. It all goes to plan. Anyone that comes down here on probably Friday onwards, they're gonna wipe it out with taupe. I'm telling you now, they are. I believe they will. If I could have handpicked it now, looking at the weather, I wish I would come through Friday. But there you go. It is what it is, isn't it? So yeah. So cheers, guys. Anyway, only got tea today. Have a good one, and we'll be back very soon. So yes, nice one. See you later.